Welcome everyone, my name is Facecast, and in today's video I will go over a great formation that can help you beat levels and farm level 5000 with. Before I go on, if you are not subscribed yet, help your brother out and hit subscribe below. Now today I want to talk about a formation people have been sharing to beat levels and farm level 5000 with. I first saw my buddy Mr. Tan using this formation in one of his videos, and then other people started using it afterwards. Some of them even started saying that they invented it, but that doesn't matter. I'm sure many people have used this formation or something similar to it in the past. This particular formation is great to beat levels with and to farm the current max level 5000 with. It may not help you beat every level since the enemy's formation often changes, but it's certainly useful in later stages. I also don't recommend using it in the arena, although I have seen a few people use it in the arena before. Now before we go over it, I want to mention that some troops in this formation are interchangeable, so if you don't have all the troops shown in this video, try swapping them out for something similar. I'll try to cover that as we go along, but if I forget to mention this or provide examples, just remember that it's okay to replace troops as needed. This formation has 3 different areas. The front 2 rows are reserved for Ghost Assassins, the middle 3 rows are reserved for ranged troops, and the back 2 rows are reserved for Magic Apprentices. As long as you follow these guidelines, you should be able to perform well with this formation. There are different variants of this formation and many ways that you can customize it. So in my version, I am using a witchcraft totem in the middle back row and a demon in the second back row because I simply don't have enough magic apprentices to complete the formation. The reason why we have 2 rows of ghost assassins in the front and 2 rows of magic apprentices in the back is basically to distract the enemy's entire army. So at the start of a battle, our ghost assassins will disappear and blink to the enemy's back row, and our magic apprentices will slowly fly along the sides, distracting the enemy's army as they go along. It's basically a way to distract their ghost assassins and to distract their front row to keep our middle row ranged troops safe. Now our middle 3 rows are reserved for ranged troops. In other versions of this formation, people will use 8 catapults. They'll stack them together, they'll put 2 next to each other and then 2 behind them, so it's like a little square of catapults. But I simply don't have enough catapults, so instead I'm using archers and ice mages. Ice mages have a great AoE skill, and that's why I'm using them in replace of catapults. The ice mage's AoE skill will actually cause more damage than a catapult, so they're pretty good to use. And then we have scholars in the middle rows. We're using them basically for their force burst skill that will repel enemies away from them. And that's basically it. This formation is simple. I'll go over it again just to make sure everyone understands. The first 2 rows we have ghost assassins. The back 2 rows we have magic apprentices, and this is basically to distract the enemy's army. In the middle 3 rows, we have ranged troops. We have a mixture of ranged troops, and that's really just to cause a lot of damage. And of course, all of these troops are interchangeable. You can change them any way you like. Just be warned that even replacing 1 troop or moving 1 troop 1 square over can have negative effects. Before I go, I'll show you an example of this formation beating level 5000, the current max level. And thanks for watching. Smash like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.